Hello, I am Esteban and I am from Peru. And I came 5 years ago to Romania to do a master's degree as a scholarship holder of the Ministry of Education. I think my experience at the Faculty of Philosophy and in Romania in general is sort of undescribable, but if I had to choose a few words to try to share it with you, I would say it was enriching, it was rewarding, and challenging. As a foreigner, you sometimes think that you know how things are gonna go and that you have everything that it takes, and that's a lie. You don't have it all and you don't know it all. I would say my experience was enriching because I gained more than what I lost, and intellectually, emotionally, professionally, academically. I would also say that it was rewarding because I gained the things that I mentioned before that I gained were positive things more than negative. And it's about perspectives and how you decide to see life and how you decide to see the experience that you're going through and what your attitude is going to be to face that situation. And I would say it was challenging because I considered that definitely I didn't have all the skills and capacities that I needed to go through that situation and then learned uh, in the making. Um, so I would. This is the way that I would describe my experience as a foreigner. There were several different challenges along the way that I went through that I had to um, decide how to handle. And at times it was very frustrating because of the language, because maybe I was definitely scared of if what I would say or would not be accepted or well received. But I would say that every time I had an opinion, it was well received, and I was allowed many times to participate in English so that I could add something to the discussion. I was very satisfied with the professors that I was able to exchange opinions with because they acknowledged where I was coming from my they were acknowledging my cultural background, and they did have a lot of knowledge of the issues in my country and the reality that I live in. But this time they were hearing it from a first hand source. Um, the Faculty of Philosophy, I think it's a very good place to study because I met people that were very passionate and are very passionate about the subjects they discuss and they study and they research. And there are also a number of professors that are very interested in their own field, and that they have great experience and enough experience to be able to give an opinion on what they're talking about. And it's just not what comes from their heads, but it's a whole background of experience and studies as well. I totally recommend this faculty, and I totally recommend if you are a foreigner or you're willing to come to Romania to study, because it's a very open country. And unlike what people hear of Romania and in other circumstances and in other places, Romania it's a country full of people that are looking at the future with a positive perspective, and they're willing to fight and um, to give an input with their strength, with their knowledge, and with their vision for what they want from Romania and for Romania as a country and as a system.